Hi folks, this is Clay. I wanted to shoot another video for you guys. It's going to be an unboxing and kind of a highlight on what I plan on one of my first projects to be, because it got so much attention from the views from one of my shorts. So I'm going to do my Inquisitors, and I just finished doing the base coat on these guys, or not base coat, but the primer. And you know, I got a pretty good coat in some spots, but like yeah, this guy's actually pretty good. But like, if you look at this Gray Knight, you know, he looks all right. He looks all right. And then you'd kind of turn him over, and you know, I missed here completely and missed here. You know, I was hunched over, and I should have been painting more at face level. So I'm going to correct that before I go at it again. And these guys are going to be one of my first projects. So on to the unboxing part of this video. So this is one of my first purchases, was the speed paint marker set, because I've been looking into the slap chop method, and you know, advanced slap chop and sponge chop and all that stuff. And you know, I really like the way that the minis look after they've been slap chopped and then the contrast paint. So that's what the markers are. They are filled with the armypainter contrast paint. And basically what you do is, you take your primered model, or your mini, and you dry brush. You take your dry brush, and you're going down, catching all those details. Yeah, his sword is bent. I'm going to have to correct that. So you dry brush and add kind of a contrast to it. And then you come along with these contrast paints, and they're going to, the contrast markers, and they're going to pull out all of those little details that you dry brushed in there. Usually it's like a two-tone dry brush. I had plans with my orcs that I was going to, that when I bought this set, the orcs were the first project, but I realized that orcs need a little bit more work done to them. I need to go after them with a hobby knife, and I've got some sanding files that I'm gonna go after the orcs with those, so I get rid of all those mold lines before I base coat and paint them. These guys have been around for so long, and they're all metal, so all the extra bits have been taken off either by me previously, or they're just not there at all. So we got all these paint markers. Introducing speed paint markers. Oh, right on. That's handy. Let's see you can screenshot that if you want. And that's the Speed Paint 2.0 colors. That's not the markers. Remember to prime your miniatures. Ta-da! Learn about our color primers. So how to use. Prime with the light color, but what we're going to do is we're priming with the dark color, and we're going to dry brush with the lighter color. So this is one of the other markers that I bought along with it, because I was doing orcs. I got Absolution Absolution green. Can you read that? Can you read that? Can you? Anyways, Absolution green. And the other green that I get with the set is called Orc Skin, which should look pretty good on orcs. So these pins need to be primed. Basically, you're gonna take the cap off, and they're gonna get pushed in, probably on a paper plate or something like that, and it primes the wick, or well, not the wick, the point. You got a bunch of extra points in here with the set, so you can replace those if they become damaged. A lot of cool tones. I think that these tones are going to work out great for the Inquisitor's band, because there's a lot of different colors that they come with, or not that they come with, but that these Inquisitors are wearing. So another thing, once you prime these guys, they need to be stored point down. So I got a little pin cup for that. Aren't I awesome? Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to unbox, let's put this away, scoot that back, was the War Paints Air Most Wanted. What I wanted to do with my purchases is I didn't want to go in there and just get like one here, one there, of one-off paints, which I think I'm in a position that I can do that now. The only one-off paints that I went in there to get was a matte white, and this is called Tundra Taupe. I was going to dry brush with both of these for the orcs. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get the most paints that I could in the quickest amount of time, so I could kind of fast forward this entire project of mine. And I didn't have the money to just run right out there and get one of the mega sets. So I thought, I went down to my local gaming store, Gamers Guild. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but here in the Phoenix Valley, they have two shops, pretty good shops. I like them. Wide variation of the different games that are there. So let's take a look at these. No thinning required. So we got a painting guide. Here's the paint range for the Fanatics range. Speed Paints range. That's the stuff that is in the markers. Color primers. That's interesting. Yeah, I could see a use for some of these. and the War Paints Air, which is what we got right here in front of us. So I don't have an air brush. I'm going to be using just a regular brush. I mean, I do have an air brush, but it's I don't even want to use it, not yet. Oh, washes. So, anyways, this is the selection that we got. That's a nice red right there. Same with that one, murder scene. Okay. All the Fanatic paint sets. Okay, let's open one of these guys up. Okay, there is a mixing ball in each one. That's convenient. So this one is pure red. It's got a nozzle tip. All right. We got all these colors. So what do we have in here? We have 15 acrylics, 1 fluorescent, 3 speed paints, 1 medium, and 2 metallics. Okay. Let's take this and set it over here. Okay, so these are the Fanatic paints. Most wanted, 22. So like I said, I'm at this point, I don't have a problem with one-offing these paints. If I need something, the hobby store's on the way home. Okay, we already went through the painting guide. Stickers. That's cool. I'm just a big kid. I like stickers too. Same old thing. All right, so there's our paints again. We already looked at those. This one's got a free mini in it. So let's look at the consistency of this set. We got 16 acrylics, 2 metallics, 2 effects, and I'm not exactly sure what an effect is. Maybe disgusting slime. 1 wash and 1 primer, a brush-on primer. And you know, since I don't have that much to redo with my primer, I think I'm going to use that brush-on primer and on these guys and take care of those bare spots. Alright, let's break this open. And it's making me work for it. What's that? Okay. So I just wanted to look at this mini that comes with it. This says that the free mini is from Eldfall Chronicles. Oh, and there's a how-to paint. Sweet. I'll check that out later. All right, he looks pretty doggone neat. He's got an axe and he's some kind of critter. If you look at his feet. There's some nice textures on there. Some chainmail right here. Some metal. Some fur. A bent axe haft. Damn. You are the Brute Squad. So, there's fun with clay for the day. Look at me breaking my own toys in front of you. Like and subscribe. So, I'm going to put all this stuff away and probably do a video of me using the brush-on primer there. So, if you look at that, bring this back up here. Alright, that right there is a gang of paints, isn't it? Looks like 22 and 22, that's 44, and 2 more, that's 46, and all these markers. How many markers did I get? How many? 10. So I got 11 markers. That's a good start, I think. I think I can do a lot of damage with that. A lot of damage. Thanks for watching today. Like I said, like and subscribe. Comment. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks very much. Have a great rest of your day.